welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about what I eat in a day, intermittent fasting mode. So I'm just gonna walk you through my day. I'm gonna share with you the meals that I have, the timing that I have them, so that you kind of get an idea of what I have every day. Yeah, we're gonna talk about intermittent fasting a little bit throughout this video. We're just gonna have a good time. So let's go. All right, so the first thing that I do every morning when I wake up is grab a cup of coffee. I got this one. I don't think they have it in Canada, but in the States they have it. It is black coffee from Starbucks. It's a great option for a no-calorie drink first thing in the morning because it's super energizing. All right, so during my day, up until 12:31, I usually have my coffee and spend time with my baby, drink lots of water, and I get my work started for the day. I find that having my breakfast later on at 12:31 allows me to have more time. You want my coffee? Do more tasks in the morning, and then once lunch hits, then I can have my breakfast or brunch. And what I feel great about is that I don't always have to skip breakfast meals. Even though I'm quote unquote skipping breakfast, I can have breakfast at lunch if I really want to, or I can just have a lunch meal. So all morning I'm going to be drinking coffee and water, and that's it. I'm gonna keep it very, very low to no calories, and this is keeping me in the fasted state, which means that I am in my fat burning state. And then once 1 o'clock hits, then we hit our fed state after I eat. If you don't understand these terms, go back to my first video on intermittent fasting, and that will clarify everything you would like to know. We got Mr. Lighting, camera, production.
How do you use this thing? Billy, do you want to get in the shot with mommy?
He's heavy. Damn, he gained some pounds.
All right, guys, so here we are about to get this last shot. All right, 3, 2, 1, action.
Tell us what you think about intermittent fasting.
Well, I mean, I'm trying it right now, but it's 10:30 and I'm really hungry. I went to go say 3, 2, 1, action, but instead I said, in Jesus' name.
Amen.
That's where my brain is at with no food at 10:30 in the morning. Not even what I like to eat. I like breakfast. So the idea of getting rid of breakfast, I don't know about this, guys. But it's worth a try, you know. But I don't know. I don't know about that. I gave in, and I'm having avocado toast because why not?
So I just posted on Instagram that I am filming a what I eat in a day video, and I got a couple questions. Number 1, when do you work out when you are intermittent fasting? I actually usually work out pretty much first thing in the morning when cousin goes down for his first sleep. So yes, I am fasted while I work out. I just feel like I have like more energy. I feel way better at that time, and I like getting my workout out of the way. I feel like after I eat and then when I work out, it kind of makes me feel a little bit more sluggish. So that's when I work out. I'm not really sure whether working out while fasted is more effective for fat burning or not. I just do that because that's what I'm most comfortable with. So if you need to eat before you work out, I don't think it's gonna make that much of a bigger difference. And the other question that I had was, is intermittent fasting possible with breastfeeding? Now, I'm not really sure about this because I actually talked to my naturopath about it, and she said that it's not recommended to do while breastfeeding just because it can tamper with your milk supply. But what I did was I waited until my milk supply was already established, and then I started to slowly do like 1 day a week intermittent fasting, 2 days a week intermittent fasting until I was able to do every day. And there was no change in my milk supply. So personally, I'm still exclusively breastfeeding and it's been working out great for me, but it could also have something to do with the fact that I have been doing intermittent fasting for the last like 2-3 years. I'm not really sure when it comes to like if you're starting to intermittent fast. Definitely if you're breastfeeding, make sure that you ease into it slowly if you really want to try it, and also make sure you ask your healthcare provider before starting anything like this. Test it out, you know. You can do it for 1 day, you can do it for 2 days, and see if your milk supply changes. Sometimes your body just adapts and is able to do it like that and burn fat while still producing milk. I forgot to mention that usually I have a juice or like a green supplement before I start my meals for the day. I usually have it half an hour before I start to eat so that my body has some time to absorb it. But today we are going to Louis Bossy's because Bentley has to get groomed, so we're gonna go there. The great thing with intermittent fasting is that you don't really have to eat like certain specific things. I just like to have certain things at certain times just because I feel like my body does best with those things. But the great thing about intermittent fasting is that it's just a time frame and you can have basically what you like to eat as long as it's within a regular amount of calories that you would usually have on a regular day. So we actually just dropped Bentley off to get groomed, and now we're at Louis Bossy's to have some lunch. This will be my first meal today, and I'm gonna show you guys what I order on their menu. This is like an Italian bar, I guess, I don't know. And we got all the safety precautions up here. We got little plexiglass and everything, so I can take my mask off now. And I'm gonna show you guys what I ordered. We're here with my mother-in-law and my husband. My father-in-law might be joining us as well. And Kaizen. Hi, baby. We are starting my meal and breaking my fast with some delicious olives. Where my olive lovers at? Hit me in the comments and we can make a club. We're gonna skip the cheese. Cheese is great, but dairy sometimes, you know, makes you mucusy. So we're just gonna have the olives. Okay, so I ended up getting a salad with some salmon on it. This is what the salad's looking like. It's a pretty big salad. So what I did was I grabbed a takeaway box and I'm gonna box up like half or a quarter of it, however much I want to. That way I don't have to eat the whole thing now if it's too filling. And yeah, but this looks amazing. I'm gonna dive right into it. I also got a strawberry prosecco thing. So it's about, I think, 3:30, 3:34, sometime in between then. Kaizen just went to sleep. I'm doing some work. I now am drinking lots of water is really important, not necessarily just for intermittent fasting, but in general. If you want to lose weight or stay healthy, your body is made up of so much water and you gotta replenish that. I forgot that I ordered a drink, so because I didn't have my juice, I didn't do any juicing before I started my meal today, I'm just gonna have this drink. It has, I'm just reading it off of here, carrot, lemon, ginger, orange, and apple, and it just tastes delicious. For now, I am gonna enjoy the beautiful heat. It's 32 degrees outside right now, so I'm just gonna chill out with my baby monitor over here, just watch my child, and just enjoy the beautiful breeze in this warm weather. So I actually forgot that I ordered this with my juices. So I just got an acai bowl. It has acai in the bottom. We have some strawberries, kiwi, pineapple, coconut, and almond slivers with some granola underneath as well. So I'm gonna be sharing this with Larry, and yeah, I'm really excited to dig in. Something you may note by this time, now that you're seeing it, is that I don't count calories. One thing that I find very helpful about intermittent fasting, it doesn't make me worried about the nitty-gritty. I just have an overall awareness of how much I'm eating, and I keep it the same, and that helps me burn fat gradually. All right, so I just had a really awesome workout. So that is why my face is like super blotchy right now. But it was a great workout. I really enjoyed it. I usually do my workout first thing in the morning, but today we had a little bit of a different schedule as I had a few other things to do this morning. So I did my workout just now. I fed Kaizen again, put him to sleep. Now I'm gonna have my last meal. It's 8:15, which I usually have my last meal at 8 o'clock. I start at 1 and end at 8, but today I started eating a little bit later, so it's okay for me to finish eating a little bit later. So recently I found this bread. It's thin sliced bread, 70 calories, and it's like multi-grain. This looked like a great bread for me to try, and so I did, and I really like it. So I think I'm gonna just toast up one piece of this, and I think I'm gonna fry up an egg with it. All right, so we have the toast, just toasted it. I put some of this Miyokos vegan cream cheese. I have the leftover salmon, some cauliflower, and some of the salad from earlier. We have a couple eggs, and I'm actually gonna share this meal with my husband because it's a little bit on the bigger side. It has a lot of protein with the eggs and the salmon, and I love LaCroix sparkling water, so I'm gonna have one of those with it too. I'm gonna go ahead and eat that before my eating window closes, and then I will be answering some of your questions. Okay, so before I end this video, I just wanted to address some of the questions that I got from my last video. So the question here was, can you tell me how long the fed state should last? Now, if you're starting out intermittent fasting, I would suggest what I did is I started out having I think it was a 10-hour feeding window. And so I would start my day at probably like 11 o'clock and end at 9. And that was kind of like very, very close to what I was used to doing. And then I gradually worked my way to starting at 1 o'clock and ending at 8 p.m. So my fed window is, give or take, sometimes a little bit longer, but sometimes shorter, 8 hours. Same idea, how long should someone fast for? So 16-8, so 16 hours fasting, 8 hours fed is a general rule of intermittent fasting, like one of the beginner ones that you can follow. Somebody asked me, can you add if you were ever discouraged? Yes. So there were times during intermittent fasting and throughout my fitness journey where I would see plateaus. Right now I'm actually in a little bit of a plateau, but I'm okay with it. I'm learning to be okay with it. I did plateau, I think about maybe 7 pounds ago. I had a plateau and I stayed at the same weight for like 2-3 weeks. And then I changed a couple things and I was back on the weight loss journey again. Sometimes you will have plateau, sometimes you won't see any changes, and sometimes that just means that your body composition is changing. Remember how I said that you can gain muscle while you're doing intermittent fasting because of growth hormone? Well, this may be part of the reason why you're hitting a plateau. You're probably gaining more muscle, losing more fat. So don't get discouraged, just keep doing it. Just keep following the process, fall in love with the process, and your time will be amazing. You won't be as discouraged. Somebody asked me, would you recommend doing keto while intermittent fasting? Personally, I wouldn't do it because I don't like keto for one, but also it's like putting 2 restrictions on you. I feel that the best way to lose weight or the best way to see consistent results is to pick one small thing or one thing and just stick to that. Don't try to like change everything all at once. I feel like one of the biggest mistakes that come with weight loss or with fitness, health and fitness, is that we try to change everything at once. We try to change our food, what we're eating. We try to change when we're eating it. We try to change how often we're exercising. We try to change what supplements we're having. We try to change all these things, and then we just get discouraged because we have so much to do, but we're not really seeing results right away. So I would suggest focusing on one thing. If you want to try intermittent fasting, maybe start with the intermittent fasting, see how well you do with that, and then if you are on the keto diet, see how that works. If you're used to keto diet already, then just go ahead with it if you like. All right, that's it for today. Make sure you're subscribed for more videos like these. I will be releasing a few more videos on intermittent fasting because it seems like you guys are interested in this topic. Make sure you're subscribed, give this video a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching the entire video, and I'll see you next time.